Jordan, there are so many things we haven't told the people about. Maybe we should let them in on,
maybe.
on everything.
Some good, some bad.
Yeah.
Some ugly.
What should we even start with? Where should we begin telling everybody?
Well, do you guys want the good news first or the bad news first? So I've gotten into this a little bit on my other channel, but we found out that Sara has something called endometriosis, which is a very odd disease, and it's something that you are, from what we understand, born with. I'm sure there's a lot of people that have a lot of different opinions on this. It's finally gotten to the point that we've realized that we want to actually do something about it, because we've kind of managed symptoms by our lifestyle and the way that we eat. But for some reason, after
the
Rona 19, it got like way worse. And this is like a common thing. We went and saw a specialist who is a specialist at extracting endometriosis. Look up what it actually is. When I told him that, he acted like that was like he's heard that a million times.
That's what you really want to hear. When you go to the doctor, you want to hear, oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get that figured out.
But yet still a little bit of a drive. And we've got all these chickens and animals. So luckily I have a really nice across the street neighbor who takes care of my animals for me and stuff while we're gone, and she enjoys it. So it's nice of her.
So part of what that has to do, other than that we know that you guys care about what's going on, is that there's quite a lengthy recovery time for this, right?
Yeah, it can be. Well, it's confusing because it really depends on the person, like how much their pain tolerance is. And Sara's pain tolerance is pretty remarkably high, just from what she's had to deal with for her whole life with this. So they say it takes anywhere from I forget what they said. Sara, what did they say? 4 to 6 weeks to where you feel like 80%?
No, he said expect a 6-month recovery.
Expect
6 months.
6 years. No, 6
so
months.
So this could be going on until August.
But when did he say that you start to feel like 80%? Was it at 6 months? He said a few weeks, and then you start to feel a little better, like you're walking around a lot and stuff.
So are you gonna be just down on the bed?
No. So I'll probably just be in bed for 2 weeks.
Okay.
But when they say fully recovered, what I told Sara was you've been living at a 50% all the time. So if you're 80%, you're already doing way better than you were.
Yeah, you might be feeling better than you were anyway.
Yeah, pretty early on. That's what we're hoping.
So I'm hoping that after a month I'll be.
Yeah.
It's weird. They literally do one incision just through her belly button, so there won't even be any scars.
Like the Matrix.
Exactly.
That's basically that surgery from the Matrix. That thing was real. That's what Sara's gonna say.
Her first words when she wakes up. Holy slugs! That thing was real. And even the thing that is the most painful, they say, is they have to fill you with air so they can see everything. So your stomach is probably pretty huge while you're they're in there.
Sara's gonna be like a blimp.
She's floating to the ceiling, and he's gotta compensate.
That's if they need to do some work on your back, they just really inflate you so you kind of float so they can be like you're a car.
Yeah, we joke a lot about this all the time. It's not. That's what I do to cope.
That's what helps.
It helps when you get deflated.
Oh right.
It's still inside of you, so the air goes up to your shoulders and can really be very painful. So that's what we're. I'm gonna have to put little pinholes in your shoulders to release the air.
What?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
See, I'm always like this, and then day of, it's this is God, please help.
Oh, it's scary.
Oh yeah.
It's scary the day that when Kelly's had to have because it's multi-hour. Well, they don't know how long the surgery is gonna be, right?
No, that's the thing. This surgery could be anywhere from an hour to 6 hours.
Yeah.
And they might have to get, depending on what the endometriosis is kind of on.
Right.
They have to go in and to they have to call in other surgeons to come in to be hey, you're a specialist in the bladder. You're a specialist.
Hey Jim, can you come look at this?
Pretty much. So Jim's got to be on call. He's got to be there at the hospital just in case he needs to come in and take over for a little bit.
That's crazy. That'll be stressful while you're sitting there waiting, because you're okay, 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't know. They probably won't even come in and say anything for a while.
I bet they'll come in. They'll have a nurse come in and just update you. If it's that kind of surgery, when Kelly had surgery and we knew it was gonna be 5 or 6 hours, I didn't get,
Oh, okay.
I didn't get anything, but That's because that's how long it was supposed to be. If they had come out early, that would have been scary.
Oh, I
Said,
see.
hey, so just a little update on the situation.
I'm actually excited about it, so I'm not too worried. I mean, every once in a while I get the like reality of all the slicing and dicing.
Yeah.
And then I have like a moment. But I'm honestly more excited about it than I am nervous. So.
It's gonna be cool to see the difference between how you live now and how you are afterwards. So that's something to look forward to.
So we're trying to get ahead on videos right now.
For multiple reasons.
Yes, for several reasons. That being the most pressing one. And but this whole year is going to be kind of interesting because in the first half of the year we'll be, Jordan will be taking care of Sara, making sure that she's all taken care of.
Yeah.
And then we found out in December that in August, right around the time that Sara is done fully recovering from her surgery, we're having a baby. Number 3. We just keep.
Here they come.
Here they come. Out they come. One after another. Yeah, this is the first time that Kelly and I were like, we don't need to make a video about it. What are we going to say? I don't know. So we'll still, I like making those the day Isaac was born, the day Elliot was born videos.
And the day Elliot was born one was different because we were during all the craziness going on.
So I made the whole video just basically I recorded our text conversations.
I thought that was pretty creative.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of fun to do. I don't know. I feel like with each kid that we've had, we've shared less about it. So this is probably
Then no one will know you're pregnant by the 4th.
Yeah, this will probably be this is about as much as we'll say, and then we'll make a video once the baby's here saying, hey, this is what happened the day the baby was born again. I know people were so excited when we found out about Isaac and then Elliot, so I feel like
how could you not?
Right, we gotta let y'all know about it, even though I feel like we've gotten more and more private about the kids with each passing one. So
the world gets crazier with each passing day.
That's
At this
right.
point, it's
so
like each day is worse than
I'm
next.
hiding them a little more each time. Okay, so those are the 2 things related to us spending time at a hospital this year. So this is going to kind of be somewhat of an interesting year where Jordan's going to have some dealing with that stuff in the first half of the year, and then we'll be dealing with baby stuff the second half of the year. So we've been kind of trying to figure out what this year's going to look like with Blimey Cow.
Yes.
So what do you think about all that, Jordan?
Guys, we hate to say it, but we're finally quitting the channel.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
we would never.
If we have one view,
That's what I was about to say.
If
we upload a video and it says 1 view, and I call Jordan, I was like, "Did you watch the new video yet?" And you say no. I'll say, "Okay, we're still here."
Yeah, so we're trying out something new. Actually, it's not really that new because we've done stuff from what I was just saying that.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while, but I think we're gonna shift gear. We've been talking about maybe doing. Continuing on the stuff that you guys enjoy. We'll keep doing Christian meme review. We'll keep doing messages. But we're also thinking about throwing in some short sketches. Maybe just 1 or 2 minute videos. Just kind of quick in and out. No ad reads or anything like that. All right, we still have much more to tell you guys, but we're going to awkwardly cut right in here to tell you something else.
Guys, when you're out and about, you've got to be real careful about what you're logged into and what Wi-Fi you're connected to free. It's scary.
Honestly, somebody can make their device look like it's free Wi-Fi out in public. You connect to it and all of a sudden they can see what you're doing. Passwords, searches, uploaded photos.
Not good. This is why you always want to make sure that when you're typing the URL that it always has the lock next to the address.
And then it also has HTTPS.
Yes.
The S stands for safe or security.
Well, that's what it means
super.
to us.
It's important. Of course, the best way to always make sure you're safe and secure is to use a VPN, and we recommend that you use NordVPN.
Yes.
Go to nordvpn.com/cow to get a 2-year plan plus some extra subscription time for a huge discount.
It's risk-free with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee.
That's nordvpn.com/cow. I feel like a lot of the stuff I think is funny on YouTube now is that kind of thing, and it seems like that's what YouTube is promoting now.
Even we could do like, because shorts are a minute, and I found myself actually watching more shorts recently, and I don't know, I don't know. We'll see if we can incorporate something like that, because I feel like our content actually does really well. Goes really well with like the shorts.
I've been kind of spending some time when I have time re-editing clips, like skits from Messy Mondays as shorts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start posting those probably in February. Let's just try to do that, and then maybe the short sketches that we do for the channel we can convert into YouTube Shorts as well. So I'd be curious to know what you guys think about that. I feel like there are times when we'll have ideas for Messy Mondays videos, and then it's like, okay, we did a fun Messy Mondays video and we're proud of it and we like it a lot. But, if maybe it was just condensed down into one short skit that basically said the same thing, would that have done better? Would more people have watched it?
I think stuff that we'll be real excited about, not that we're not excited about other things that we do, but we've been doing the other stuff for so long that it's it's just so ingrained in us to use our creativity in a different way is exciting.
I think that with the current crop of things we've been doing for like 3 or 4 years now, so it'll be fun to do something kind of switch it up.
But we've done short skits on the channel before.
Yeah.
And people seem to like those, and that's like some of the most fun times that we have is doing those.
Yeah. So any kind of sketches, and we're doing brother time, and obviously we'll do brother time this year. I don't know exactly when, or it'll just kind of depend on who's what, and I honestly don't even know who all is in the next episode. If Sarah's in the next episode, we'll have to wait longer. But I'm not 100% sure about that yet. So
Sarah's desperately trying to show me how to cook more stuff, because so that I know how to make eggs in very different ways.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty much all we're gonna be eating is eggs.
Okay, good. Well, good thing you got chickens then.
Yeah, I know. Just pumping them out of the chickens, just fixing them for. That was I was totally sidetracked on that, but I just.
Well, I mean, think about. You didn't even realize what a great investment you were making buying those chickens.
No, and now they're trying to kill them all. Whoever they are.
Who's killing the chickens?
You haven't heard the conspiracy?
The chicken flu thing that's going around?
Well, it goes a little deeper than that.
Oh, it goes deeper than that?
Yeah.
All right. Not on the camera.
All right, not on the camera.
Jordan is still working on his If Then podcast. And
yes,
inexplicably says he's starting it in February. Is that still the plan?
I don't know. I'm really not quite sure. Now with what's going on with Sara, that's going to be pretty involved in me trying to handle everything.
I know.
So I'm still very passionate about it. I'm still going to be working on it. But I'm also on my other channel. Something that's been taking a lot of my time is I've been posting, and I don't know how or when I'm going to stop doing this as much, but I've been posting daily or every weekday on that channel, more like homesteading and farm kind of just lifestyle videos, or me renovating stuff and kind of doing it in a fun way, kind of going back to the roots of. We're going back to the roots of both channels, Josh. Going back to the roots of that channel is just kind of more whimsical and kind of just doing normal things, but trying to do it in a funny kind of way. And I'm not explaining that very well.
No, you're doing a good job.
So I've been working really hard on that, because honestly, I've thought my new videos that I'm doing on my other channel, I think go really well with my podcast, where it's about learning to do stuff and applying yourself.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, how am I going to get the podcast to get to be listened to more? If I do videos like that more, which I'm more excited about than other videos that I do on that channel, prioritize my time.
You've done a good job of just taking random footage you're recording and turning it into a story, which is always my favorite kind of thing. So
me too.
You should keep doing this.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I can definitely tell because I'm transitioning somewhat I'm pivoting, as the YouTube term is. I'm pivoting from one thing to another. Honestly, a lot of people don't even know what my channel is anymore over there, because I've done so many different things. I did more marriage videos. I did more.
It feels like you're trying to reinvent it a little bit. Is that kind of what you're doing?
Pretty much.
Admitting you're doing that in case you decide just to go back.
Yeah, but I'm pretty. I don't think I can. I don't want to.
You're just kind of over it now?
I'm pretty much over. I just want to do whatever, even if it doesn't get a lot of views right now, which it's not getting as many views as I would hope. I'm pretty much rebuilding the channel from the ground up, and so I think in the long run it'll be better for everybody. Better for me because I enjoy doing it more, and I think better for everybody else because I'll be able to be more consistent.
Yeah.
And it helps me, motivates me to like do the projects that I need to do at home.
That's how I feel about trying to switch gears with Blimey Cow a little bit too.
Yeah.
And like, okay, if we can go back to like sort of the roots of, so do this videos people enjoy, and then while we're doing that, like start building up stuff that we really enjoy doing that we think people will like once we kind of get into the groove of doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And just kind of committing to doing it, whether it gets views initially or not. Because I feel like YouTube doesn't know how to promote our videos because we do so many different random kinds of things. It's like,
I was watching some interesting videos describing, and honestly, Mr. Beast is like a plethora of knowledge when it comes to. I love listening to what he has to say.
Yeah.
Very knowledgeable in that because he studied it. How they describe the YouTube algorithm or whatever, I could see how that really applied to like our situation in both, like when you want to like again pivot from one thing to another, like what is really going on behind the scenes. They're trying to help you,
right?
They're not against you. They're
Oh,
wanting you to succeed. It's just it's confusing and it takes some time, but then it can when it shifts, then it's really good because then it's like, oh, okay, there's the audience, we understand it, you kind of hit that bullseye. So that was encouraging to me, knowing that we were going to start doing
that's
some
funny
different stuff.
I had seen some Mr. Beast stuff too, and that was part of what kind of got me thinking about it, is not thinking about it as like, oh, I can't believe they're not promoting our stuff, not having that sort of like whiny, complaining attitude about it, but just thinking like, okay, well, they do try to recommend our stuff, maybe, So, anyway, so we're just kind of working through all that stuff this year. And of course, we still have supportblimeycow.com going on. Jordan, I'm hosting another game of online Survivor.
Are you
for
really?
The first time in like 2 or 3 years.
Maybe I should join that. I just know that it's gonna consume my life. Like I get so like.
Well, we're doing it where it's gonna be on Slack and it's all anonymous, so nobody knows who. Like you don't know which of your friends you're playing with. So if you played, nobody would know that you were on there or not.
That's good for me because anytime I've ever played Survivor, I was always like the first or second one gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this a compliment or is this like, do you not?
I do better on the anonymous seasons. Ever since we switched to doing it that way. Anyways, we've been doing Survivor seasons online.
People love that stuff.
For years and years, and so we're finally hosting another one. We do all kinds of fun stuff. I just hosted a live stream the other night. We got to chit chat. And we've got so many people on supportblimeycow.com, but when we do the live streams, there's maybe like 15, 20 people on there at a time. Like,
so it feels close.
So yeah, it's just oh, okay, this is the 15, 20 people that showed up this time. We just all chit chat for a couple hours, and it's so much fun. So anyways, this is a great year to join supportblimeycow.com if you've thought about it and haven't in the past. Lots of behind the scenes stuff, bonus messages. We have our own website, which is kind of like a Facebook equivalent, where you can keep up with stuff we're doing or meet friends or
it's
DM
a really neat
and
place.
stuff. It's really cool that we've built out.
We have a chess club on there, which I just messaged in there again and was like, has anybody been playing chess at all like recently? Because chess has really blown up.
I know, with all this controversy and everything.
Yeah, but even like just with the when people were stuck in their houses, like blew chess up like beyond anybody's wildest imagination. So I'm gonna get back on there and actually like do more with the chess club because I'm starting to play chess again. I go on and off with chess. I get too obsessed with it. I've got to stop. So I'm trying to find a balance with that. But we do like 4-person chess on there. If anybody wants to do that, it's a lot of fun. We've done that several times.
There's all kinds of stuff going over there. So supportblimeycow.com, that's still happening. On the subject of websites that we're working on, some of you may be aware, we started a homeschool parent social network last year called homeschoolwithus.com. It's officially a year old, and this year is going to be, this is sort of the year that we're really trying to kind of grow it out. And so we're gonna really focus on making video content for it. But I've already written the first episode of it, and Jordan's got some stuff he's working on too. So
I think that thing is gonna be something really cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it as like more of like a long-term investment instead of like, oh, I got to make this amazing now because there's so much going on now. But it was just something that I felt like, man, this needs to exist in the world. I need something like this for people like me that don't like using Facebook, but still want to be connected to other homeschooling parents online.
I think that the video content is going to be really sweet.
Yeah,
we've got lots of ideas and lots of things that we're coming up with, and I think once we execute on that, I think that's going to be a big draw because
Yeah.
it's only going to be able to be seen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be lessons. It's going to be a form of school in a way, but like a different, in a Blimey Cow kind of way.
I have a title for the series, but I'm afraid to say it in case I change my mind again because I already announced it was called something else. So anyways,
Okay.
it's still kind of in the works. And if you're a homeschooling parent that's watching this and you're a part of some sort of homeschool organization or a co-op, get in touch with me, contact at blimeycow.com because we're in the middle of figuring out a really cool way that we can give homeschooling co-ops their own online community, so you don't have to rely on Facebook groups in order to communicate with all the parents and stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll have a lot of functionality on there and that kind of thing. So anyways, if that sounds interesting to you, get in touch with me. We're kind of in beta right now trying to get that stuff figured out. So yeah, that's all the stuff we were going to talk about. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, lots going on. A lot of change. A whole lot of change, actually. But I think it's going to be a lot of good change. Even Sara's surgery, even though it is stressful or whatever, it's a good kind of surgery because it's like going to change our lives.
It's a planned surgery. It's not an unplanned surgery.
Yeah, so we're kind of going into it with a really good attitude and we're excited about it more than it's like, oh, what's going to, I don't like thinking of the worst. Because anything could happen when you're doing surgery if you really think about it.
I know.
But like, what are you gonna do? You just sit there and dwell on it all and stretch yourself out and like worry all day, all night long?
Yeah.
I mean, definitely could do that.
Yeah. Hey, if you're watching this and you're still here right now, you know who you are.
Yes, you do.
You're the ones that we love and appreciate the most. And you've stuck with us all this time. And this is going to be, I feel like by the end of this year, everything, okay, this is what I'll say real quick.
Okay, all right.
Last year, I like to make goals for myself at the beginning of each year. Because now that I've been journaling every day,
Correct.
I actually keep up with them. So last year was like more like major things that I wanted to do. And like one of them was like get Kelly pregnant. Crushed it. But this year I focused more on like stress mindset type things. And so my goals were like get Blimey Cow to a place where I have peace of mind about it, or get homeschoolwithus.com to a place where I have peace of mind about it by the end of the year. So that's
it's a good kind of goal.
Yeah. So that by the end of the year, it's like, okay, whatever state everything is in, do I have peace about it? Because right now it kind of overwhelms and stresses me out to think about. So I've got like 11 months to get right.
That's a good kind of goal.
Yeah.
I should write goals like that.
Yeah.
Kind of goal.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
See ya.
See you next week. Bye.